Hello and welcome everyone to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for race number 2 of the round of 12 in the IORL Cup Series Season 3. Last race we were at Gateway where we saw Will Cloud bring home his 6th win of the season to lock his way into the round of 8. For this race, Jonah Burridge DNQ'd by 0.02 of a second under Belafon. Zane Phoenix qualified once again. He is back in it to win it. Well, he's back in it. He is starting 14th. So, yeah, he might be in it to win it here, but he is finally back. He qualified for this race. Cooper Skull, however, is going to be on the pole, chasing his 9th win of the season. Leland Lumley 2nd, Skylar Taylor 3rd, Gavin Ellison 4th, Jonathan Stratton 5th, Tayden Bergeron 6th, Mason Garrett 7th, Will Cloud 8th, Tyler Aspinall 9th, and Andrew Aspinall is going to round off the top 10. We have a lot of silly season to talk about coming into this race, so we will get into it here. Hopefully should be some pretty good racing. Held the Season 2 championship. Gotta do this real quick. Whoa.
Drivers to your cars.
Las Vegas.
Oh my gosh. Tracker and MB&A. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Las Vegas held the Season 2 championship, where we saw Emerson Arden win the championship and a photo finish with his teammate Riker Lommel. It was a very good race. Actually, we saw a pretty decent sized crash in that race too. So hopefully not too much wrecking here. We can get some good racing in. And hopefully some points to talk about the silly season, because there is a lot of changes, a lot of driver changes, a couple rule changes for next season. Just changes in general to strengthen the league and make it better. And the pace car is going to make the hard left turn. Off of turn number 4, Cooper Skull is going to lead them down the front stretch and into the restart zone. We are green here at Las Vegas. Pretty good start there from the 99. Off into turn number 1 for the first time today. Skylar Taylor gets around the 12. He's going to be moving himself up into 2nd. Jonathan Stratton up to 3rd coming into this race. Plus 11, 7th. So 2 spots above the cutoff. Not where he really wants to be. He wants to try to run up front as much as he possibly can. Because if somebody below that cutoff wins, that is going to put him in the danger zone. Cooper Skull leads the first lap. These guys, I completely forgot how fast they go around here. Off of turn number 2, Stratton's clear up into 2nd. Lumley back to 4th. Mason Garrett in 5th. Mason coming in plus 18, 5th. So 4 spots rather, above the cutoff. And he's trying to clear himself from that 77. Got 3 wide further on back in the pack. Cooper Skull starting to do Cooper Skull things, just pulling away. There's 3 wide back here. That's Jack Ross, Andrew Ruskowski, both below the cutoff coming into this race. Jack Ross minus 20, Ruskowski minus 9. They're going to need to step it up here if they want to move on to the round of 8. Donovan Rice coming in plus 16, currently running in the 25th spot right now. He's also going to need to step it up. Kyler Sustry up here minus 6, running ahead of the 26, which is who he essentially wants to be running ahead of, since he is below and the 26 is above. Same for the 01. I think it's key that he is in front of the 01, since the 01 is the last driver on the cutoff plus the lead. This is honestly kind of looking like Atlanta racing. just a lot faster. And here's Skylar Taylor looking for second. He's not going to get it. That outside's going to prevail for the 07 coming off of turn number 2. Since they are starting to string out a little bit, let's get into silly season. Quite a few changes coming for this season. I'll pull it up here on my phone. So a lot of contract extensions. See here, we will start at the very top of the team chart. No changes for Tyler Aspinall Racing in terms of the driver roster. Pop Chris Grand Prix, the 4, the 45, the 51, and the 54, if you don't know who all that is. All 4 of their drivers, so Eric Monaco, David Dixon, Kat Durham, all extending for season 4, so all of the contracts were up at the end of this season. They have seat security for next season. They will be back where they are for next season. Lax Motorsports, all of their contracts were up for this season. Tayden Berggren extended through season 6. Owen Lax, team owner, he's not going anywhere. We have Ryan Chilris, where you at, Ryan? Ryan's back here in the 23rd spot. He is also extended through season 6. Josh Flint, who DNQ'd for this race, he is extended into season 4, getting one more shot for the Chevrolet team. Suicidal Motorsports, no changes there. Lil Lumley will be back for next season. Alex Grother, the team owner, will also be back. AR7 Racing, Andrew Skoski obviously going to be back as a team owner. Donovan Heiss, Cooper Skull, both extended through to season 6, and there's a problem there with the 25. Actually, just realized. I've seen him on pit road. How long has he been there? Oh, Andrew Sheffield too. What happened here? Oh, how do we not see this? Looks like the 11 just turned across. Well, I guess got hooked. Either way, trouble for both of them. 25's now just coming off the pit road, and then there's the 11. Fortunate for both of them. Where's it at? Alrighty. So both Donovan Heiss and Cooper Skull extending to season 6. And Ethan Hornacek, driver of the 00, is going to be out of a ride next season, as he's not been able to secure a contract, having his contract actually cut with AR7 Racing, so he's getting the boot. Aaron Munn will make his IORL return, and there's trouble for the 07. They will renumber that car, that entry to the 18. What happened here to the 07? Something broke, I think, for the 07. He's coming on the pit road now. I think something broke. Unfortunate for the 07. Trickster Racing, no changes there. Chase Kvasic will not be back in the 55 though. We will get to him later. Where's Chase at? Chase Kvasic running in the 20th spot right now. Will not be back in the 55 next season, but will be back elsewhere. Offshore Motorsports, Lewis Trost. DNQ'd for this race. Once again, he is going to be retiring next season. And he will be taking his spot. Well, he finally didn't DNQ for this race. Zane Phoenix running in the 12th spot right now. He is going to be closing doors at Phoenix competition. He will be in the 15 for Offshore Motorsports next season, replacing Lewis Trost. That is for next season only, with extension, if wanted, on Zane Phoenix's behalf. Will Cloud currently running in the, oh, we got contact there between the 12 and the 29. Will Cloud running in the the 5th spot right now. He is extended through to season 6 for offshore, so we'll see him back in that 48 car for the next couple seasons. We move on to mixed traffic motorsports, so the 01, the 07, the 10. Joseph Smith, no change to his contract for right now. He is back for next season, to the end of next season. I believe an extension was offered, but was not accepted or declined yet. Jonathan Stratton, we just saw him have trouble. Where's he at? Did he come back out? He did. Looks like everything's fixed there. He is back till season 6. So he extended, and we'll see him back for a couple seasons. Hopefully some more wins for him too. Definitely not what he needs right now, though. Only plus 11, now he's running 36 because of an issue. That's very unfortunate for him. We move on to TRD Motorsports. Jonah Burge did not qualify for this race. That is a very large coincidence because it was just announced that he would not be returning to the team next season. And he DNQ'd. Who will be taking his spot though in that one car that is, I think, guaranteed a charter next season. It's going to be none other than Mason Garrett as your Season 1 champion. Since Phoenix Competition's closing the doors next season, he's going to be going over to TRD Motorsports driving for Atlee Weiss. Pretty good move there from TRD Motorsports. I'm excited to see what Mason can do driving a Toyota for the first time since Season 2. Andrew Sheffield's going to be back for next season. He is in the charter fight right now, minus 111 to the charter cutoff. But since this 2 car does have a charter for next season, they're closing doors, it will go to the 37th entry in owner standing. So that would go currently to the 15 right now. But that 11 car is going to be trying everything he can to pass that 15 in points. And since the 15 has been DNQing, it is possible. But he's going to have some strong runs, and right now, obviously tangling with the 25 earlier, running dead last right now. This is not what he needs to try to get that charter for next season. Avery Farrell also announced he would be back for next season as well, and Atlee Weiss not going anywhere. He owns the team. X Factor, Håkan Rickardsson not going anywhere, owns the team. That is Leland Lumley, looks like, on pit road. Did he have issues? Or is this green flag? I doubt this is green flag pitting. Looks like he just pit. Interesting. Move on to Jacob Shingle Racing right now. Their 08 car has yet to be filled. It is the last chartered entry that has yet to be signed. So, there was an offer that went out to Jonah Burge, and then there was an offer that went out to anyone. So we'll have to see who's going to claim that 08 car. The 64, Jacob Shingle, obviously going to be back. Jack Ross also announced he would be back. Bella Fawn and Al Bunch, however, are not going to return next season. Chase Kavasic took over the 22 car, and they are going to renumber it to the 62. So Chase Kavasic will be driving a Ford Mustang next season for Jacob Shingle Racing. Good to see that he's going to have seat security for next season, because I do think he does have potential. Granite Waltz Racing, Jack Davis not going anywhere, team owner. Also the only driver. Scuba Inc., DJ Thomas not going nowhere, and here's Alperen Adak. I know another offer went out to him for Al Bunch's replacement, but as of right now, we don't think he's going to have any plans for next season. He's not returning to Scuba Inc. We do have a rookie coming in for the 02, and he goes by the name of Alex Sanmateo. We will see him driving the 02 car next season. We'll see if he can take that 02 to better places as the team owner of Scuba Inc., DJ Thomas, on pit road now. I believe he's also the only one on pit road right now. Yes, he is. And now the 99's coming down to pit road. We'll focus on green flag pit stops here, and we'll talk about silly season once they're all done. So, looks like the 48 is going to come in. I think the 5... Oh, we got the 11 spinning down the front stretch. Up into turn number 1. I think that's going to bring out a caution. He's going to come back down the track. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. Oh, the 25 is going to clock him. Talk about revenge. Oh, man. Yellow is out now. Oh, and more contact. The 37. The 48 also caught up in it. No, that's the 6. I'm sorry. Huge stack up at the bottom of turns 1 and 2. They are still hitting each other. Oh, my gosh. That was a mess. Oh, and here comes Skylar Taylor. He's going to clock the 43. Oh, and the 07's involved. Oh, and the 13's going to kill the 07. What is going on? No, they're still coming in. They're still coming in. Look at how low they're getting on the apron. Oh, my gosh. I was going to say the yellow coming out there screwed the 99, but I think all of his competition just got wiped out anyway. Skylar Taylor was the current leader and just came in and just murdered. Just committed murder. The 26 is stopped on pit road. Now so is the 6 and the 78. What is going on? And now the 30, they're all just stopping on pit road. Oh, are they waiting for the pace car? What is going on? Well, thankfully we can't accelerate, so let's just waste some time and look at what the heck just happened. There's the 11. What? He started slowing down. Right? Am I seeing that right? We need to go for the blimp view here. The helicopter. Just turns across the 5. So the 5 went the whole way around and still got involved. Turned by the 77. Spinning, spinning. See your next car to come. The 13. He's fine. The 11. The 25 hits the 11. Perfect revenge for tangling with him earlier. The 25 is going to spin up the track. Looks like the 11 is going to get clipped by the 2. He is in the playoffs. And then the 51 is going to get caught up behind him. 51 clears the 2, but then hits the 25 pretty hard. Accordion effect back into the 37. The 6 as well, also in the playoffs. Gets hit by the 28. The 01, I think, is going to get caught up in there too. At least make a little bit of contact. There's a 55. We're just talking about him. And oh, wow, they're even stacking up even more back here. I mean, keep in mind, they're going like 50 mile an hour at this point, and they're still wrecking. The 2 chops at 29 there. I mean, even the pace car just about got involved. If the pace car wasn't no clip, I mean, it would have gotten involved. Yeah, the 56 coming in late, the 78, the 02. Oh, the 02 getting smashed. The 69 and the front end destroyed. And I mean, people are coming in after this is all done and still cleaning them out. They're still hitting each other, trying to slow down. Talk about ARCA brakes. So where did the 5 come from? The 5 just came in late. So did the 07. Oh, the 5 was... Oh my gosh, the 5 was flying in there. Yeah, the 5 is just starting to slow down a little bit, and he just... Oh my gosh. Straight into the 43. The 77 as well. He came flying in there. Oh, the 13. Yeah, just cleaned out the 07. Yeah, if the problems that Jonathan had earlier didn't seal the deal, I think that definitely just did it right there. Oh man, what a hit. There's more, right? The 45. I think they all missed though. Oh, I think the 77 hit somebody up here too. I saw him flying. Then he wasn't. Nah, maybe he didn't. Alright, well, let's see what we have going on here. Getting ready to go back green. Looks like 45 is being scored as the leader. and he is back here. So I think all these guys in front of the 45 are lap cars. And I think the 6 is as well, because the 64 scored second. Oh my gosh. We have 7, am I counting that right? 7 cars out of the race. I think I'm counting that right. And we have 21 cars on the lead lap. Wait, hold on. We have more cars out of the race that are being scored in front of the lap. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. So the 45 is the leader. He's got like maybe 15 cars in front of him. That's always nice. So Will Cloud's going to lead us to the green. He is a lap down, I believe. A lap down, and, well, he's not a lap down officially, because 45 is not in front of him. So now the 52 is going to be looking for the lead here. I mean, hey, that'd be nice. One of these guys picking up a win. The 52 is below the cutoff. He could definitely use a win, get himself into the round of 8. Second win of the season, it would be the 52, but now the 45 is pulling away. Now he's going to try to get around all these lap cars. 64, I'll tell you one thing, I bet he still wishes he was in the playoffs right now, because here he is running second. If he was still in the playoffs, he'd be running at a shot to get himself into the round of 8. We got 3 wide back there. So we have 28 cars left in the race, 18 of which are on the lead lap. David Dixon is lapping even more cars. Yeah, this race is a slight mess if I've ever seen one. Chase Kvasik running 5th place right now, showing promise. He's got a full ride for next season. Excited to see what he can do driving for Jacob Shangle. He's going to be passing Gavin Ellison here, playoff contender. If he can try. Well, he is trying. If he can get it. And now the 64 is going to be taking a look to the bottom for the lead here on David Dixon. He's not going to get it. We do have a race for the lead heating up here. And Zane Phoenix, how about that, running 3rd. That feels so good to see. But David Dixon trying for his 1st career win. Jacob Shangle trying for his 2nd career win. I think it's such a great story for David Dixon. Starting off this season, was in the, I believe for a couple races, was not guaranteed to make the race. He had to qualify his way in for the first couple races of the season. Not a very strong start to the season, and now here he is running right just about up front every single race, and here he is leading the race now, trying to fend off the 64, and going to try to bring home his 1st career win. And lock himself into the round of 8 too. I mean, he's coming into this race 3rd, plus 22 above the cutoff. He doesn't have much of a worry to begin with. But yeah, definitely a great story for the 45 car here. And he's going to be back next season too. I think he definitely can be championship potential here. If he doesn't make the final 4, I am going to be kind of sad. I think he can definitely do it, no problems. Now he's going to try to put another one of his fellow playoff drivers a lap down, but he's going to get caught up here. It's going to allow the 64 to look to the outside. He's going to put him 3 wide, though, Atlee Weiss and Donovan Heist. Now the 64 is boxed in. He can't get to him. I would say here comes Cooper Skull to spoil the party. He's in 18th right now. He's a lap down. I don't think he's going to be spoiling any party anytime soon. Although he came in, he's coming in second plus 54. He does not have anything to worry about. I'm sure he's going to take a little bit of a hit in points, but it's going to be nothing. That's why bonus points help so much. That's how they help so much. Alright, well I said we'd get back to the whole silly season babbling on thing. So we left off after Scuba Inc. Victory Lane Motorsports. That is Dennis Kahn. Is he out of the? I think he might be out of the race. He is out of the race. He will be back. Team owner, driver. He'll be back. Same for Beacon Quantum Racing. Kyler Sustrai, he'll be back for next season. ST Motorsports, Skylar Taylor, he's going to be back for next season. No issues. Racing his way into the top 36. He will have a charter, and I think he's out this race, isn't he? Yes, he is. And we have one last new team joining. It's going to be going by the name of America Racing. 88 entry Daniel Wiles. He will be a rookie. He'll be coming in next season, hoping to at least try to qualify every single race. We'll have to see how he's going to do, but we got only 2 rookies so far for next season. That depends on who the 08, who Jacob Shangle is going to sign for the 08 car, or whatever they decided to number that entry. That will be dependent if we have 2 or 3 rookies. So we went from having just about half of our field being rookies to only 2 or 3 of them. So should be interesting next season. We seriously do have a lot of rookies this season though. And actually the correlation I am noticing is that I think most of them wrecked in that wreck. Because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have, I think, 10 left in the race. Saying only 10 is kind of ridiculous, but we do have a lot of rookies this season. Now I have to find the exact number. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, hold on, I lost track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on the roster. 18 out of 43 drivers are rookies. That is 42% of our drivers are rookies. And next season, of the 39 drivers we have rostered as of right now, that's going to go down to 5%. That's a pretty drastic drop down. Oh, and the 20 is going to get the wall. Nice little block there for the 56. I wouldn't define the block as little. That was a pretty big block. Shangle trying to find his way around the 99 to get to the 45. We have 15 laps to go. car between the 45 and the 64. This is what David wants. Only 13 cars left on the lead lap now. 12 of the 45 will catch the 00, and we got green flag stops here. We got the 12 and the 43 coming down pit road. Are we going to have any more takers here? Trying to see if there's any more people on pit road than these guys. Nope, just these two. Any more people? No one. And we got some takers here, sounds like. 48's coming down. I think it's just 48. And now we have the 99 trying to get around the 45, not able to do so. I think the 99 might be pitting here. He is. 64 had to check up a lot there, I think. I think he just got behind the 99, triggered the checkup. 00 is also on pit road, the 20. That's allowed David Dixon to pull a huge gap. Question is, when is he gonna pit? The question is, are we gonna have the same shenanigans as last time we had whenever we had green flag stops? Number 45 is gonna come down, the 64 is gonna stay out, the 4 is gonna come in, so is the 17, 21 and 55 stay out. They should be second and third now. Oh, I hear a lot of contact. I think the yellow is out. Oh, we got a spinner down the front stretch. That's Joseph Smith. The yellow is out. And yet another shuffle up is what we are going to have. Now I need to try to find who the heck the leader is and where he's at. And Jacob Shangle is the leader. He's going to win the race back to the line. Let's see what happened here with Joseph Smith. Yet another playoff driver today having trouble. So the second problem we've had for mixed traffic motorsports. Well, I guess I wouldn't say the second problem. The second driver with problems. Like the third or fourth problem. He just got caught up in a whole bunch of people that wanted to pit, and he didn't. At least it wasn't as drastic as last time. Now I'm just gonna fast forward it instead of skipping straight to it, just to make sure that that is correct, because you never really know what to expect. And Jacob Shingle on pit road now. So is Zane Phoenix. David Dixon's passing. I don't even know where he's gonna end up now. He went from getting his first career win, and now I think he might be screwed. I think it's whoever beats the 64 off here, if anyone can. I think the 64, however, should be the leader. Free pit stop, basically, for him. We'll see how many people pit in front of the 64 here. I don't know if anybody will. Yep, I don't think anybody's pitting. None of the lappers. So the question is the 64 the leader? I believe he is. Indeed he is. So Jacob Shangle, the leader. Chase Kvasic is going to be second. Will Chase Kvasic bring home his first career dub? Because as it stands right now, we only have... Well, I guess this really turned around for Andrew Skoski, because now he is in the top 5. After running towards the back at the beginning of the day, now he is in the top 5. He's got a shot at this thing. Just waiting for the pace car to shut those freaking lights off. And the lights are off. So I think all the cars between the 64 and any of the other lead lap cars should move to the front here, correct? Are they not going to? We're going to have a full single file restart. Oh dear. Well, Chase Kvasic wants his first win. He's got to navigate himself around the 08 and the 67. And we don't know how well the 08 is going to protect the 64. Sure, he is his teammate, but he was not offered a contract for next season. He's without a ride for next season. So is he going to try to defend the 64 here? If the 55 does arise as a threat, we're going to be restarting here with 4 laps to go. Is Jacob Shangle going to be able to hold off the threats from behind? Or are we going to get another caution maybe? You never know. I'll tell you one thing, after this race, the playoff picture is going to be really mixed up. The green is in the air, not for Jacob Shangle though. However, he is a leader. We'll keep an eye on him here, and we'll have to see what the 55 is going to be able to do. Trying to navigate through traffic. He's immediately going to shoot it to the inside, going to turn number 1, trying to get around that 67. Are we going to have our first Toyota winner of the season, and is it going to be Chase Kvasic? Already to the inside of Al Bunch, going into turn number 3, and now he's looking to the inside for the lead. Chase Kvasic. Jacob Shangle's teammate, though, holding up the inside line. He's got damage down the front stretch, though. Chase Kvasic's going to have the lead at the line. 3 laps to go for the 55. The pickup for Jacob Shangle Racing next season might have been well worth it, because now he's about to get his first career win if he can hold off the 52 now. Now the 52 is his threat, so is the 21 down in the turn number 3. The 52 coming into this race -3. Let me tell you, he's going to get a lot of points, but he wants to get that win to secure himself into the round of 8. But he's got 2 cars between him and the leader now. 2 laps to go here at Las Vegas. Into turn number 1, Chase Kvasic's doing everything he needs to, and that is staying in front of the lap cars, keeping them in between him and the other lead lap runners. Zane Phoenix now up to second after DNQing for the last several races. He is back, and he is here to win. Coming off of turn number 4, the 55's got some traffic. Will the 21 catch the 55? White flag in the air for the rookie Chase Kvasic. Down into turn number 1. This is Chase's 4th start in the IORL Cup Series. So far this season, no top 5s, no top 10s, no laps led. Coming off of turn number 4, it's going to be Chase Kvasic bringing home the dub here at Las Vegas. I know he has showed some strength earlier this season, even though he hasn't really had the finishes to back it up. I knew he was going to be good. And here he is bringing home his first win of the season. First non-playoff winner of the playoffs. 4th start for the 55. Just announced that he would be racing for Jacob Schenkel next season. Jacob took a shot on him, and let me tell you, I think that was one of the best shots Jacob might have ever taken. Great race for the 55 there, back in victory lane for the first time since season 2 with Leland Anderson behind the wheel. I believe that was at New Hampshire, if I'm not mistaken. I think the 55 has 2 wins for its record. It has 1 win, and I think that was at New Hampshire in season 2. And here I am going to look at that because I'm never too sure of whatever comes out of my mouth. It was New Hampshire, season 2, Leland Anderson bringing home the only win for the 55. So now it's got 2 wins for its own number. Sad won't return next season, but Chase Kavasic's got a win to his name. Zane Phoenix second after DNQing. Last couple of races, he's back, and he's back with a top 3. That's great to see after the rough season he's had. Andrew Aspinall is going to be 3rd. That's really going to help him in the points here. Gavin Ellison 4th. Jacob Schenkel 5th. Andrew Oskowski 6th. This is what he needed as well. David Dixon rebounding to 7th. That's great for him. Richard Childress 8th. Joseph Smith 9th. Also the last car in the lead lap. Donovan Heiss bringing home a top 10. This is what he needs too. Despite finishing a lap down, here is the rest of your results. Only 28 cars finishing the race. That was a mess. But yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to stay tuned. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be at Lucas Oil Raceway, also known as IRP, for the last race of the round of 12. We'll see who moves on to the round of 8 going on to next week. Next week for the round of 8, we will start off at the Charlotte Roval. Then Pocono will be that Saturday. Then Chicagoland the Friday after that to end the round of 8. And then our championship race in Nashville Superspeedway will be the following Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you at IRP tomorrow.